Warning, this video is not like any other videos I put up here, and is definitely not safe for work unless you have some really good headphones. I don't recommend it being watched by anybody who does not enjoy the slight, risque and stuff. Please turn back now if you don't want to watch this. I'm telling you right now, it's pretty intense. Thank you. Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Summoner Blue, and we're here today playing some more Trials in Tainted Space. We are going to be taking ourselves and going after our freaking stupid cousin and his stupid spying, and we're finally out of the tutorial, and I'm here today with Squeaky and Jester.
We're still not sponsored by Captain Crunch.
We were never sponsored.
She put away the Captain Crunch. She says she put it away. So hopefully
Honestly, it's not even Captain Crunch. It's Berry Colossal Crunch.
So I'm gonna enter the ship.
Is that excuse in court there?
Also, like, I guess tech means we can talk to Zeke still at some point if we wanted to. I think, but you know, you wanna talk to Zeke, you wanna enter the ship, or we could go west into the space station or whatever. But what do you guys think?
I don't think we have to talk to Zeke if our ship is all in order.
All right then.
I think we can just take off, right?
All right.
Yeah, it's just
Into the ship. The inside of your father's old Castech Z14 is in remarkably great shape for such an old ship. The mechanics that were working on it really ought to be proud of themselves. Seats for two line the cockpit, and there's a serviceable but small shower near the back. 3 bunks are scattered around the cramped interior, providing barely adequate room for you and your crew. Okay, so we can have up to 3 people, I think. Or is it 3 people including us? I don't fucking know.
While the Googles live in the shower drain.
Probably. We could take a shower. You guys want to take a shower?
just take
I mean,
a shower.
it has been a while.
I mean,
Probably should take a shower.
we also were in that dirty freaking bar, so or take a shower. You find yourselves in the ship shower room. What would you like to do? Shower. Adventuring is
What would you like to do? I would like to jump out of my window.
Adventuring is fun as all, but it also leaves a girl feeling dirty, and at the end of the day, you decide to hit the showers, stripping off your gear with a sigh of relief as you take a moment to just stretch out and enjoy being truly nude. The water comes out icy cold, sending a shiver down your spine. I didn't think dogs liked baths. I mean, some do.
Some dogs.
Dogs.
Some do.
You were thinking more like cats. Cats fucking hate
They
baths.
give themselves
Levy's
baths.
pretty cool. Levy's pretty alright with baths. It's like you tell them, Levy, it's time to take a bath, and he'll solemnly walk to the bathroom, and he'll go into the tub.
You think to
Same
yourself.
thing with me.
You think to yourself that you should really spring for a better temperature regulator, carefully adjusting the dial back and forth until finding the sweet spot between freezing and scalding where the water is blissfully warm. Now you can finally relax, setting to applying a good dose of shampoo to your long white hair. Your skin comes next, and your hands running up and down your front to coat every last inch in thick lather. You can't help but take a moment to just grope your breasts, licking your lips at how good it feels to be so busty. God damn it.
Well, aside from the licking the lips thing, there are times where I could admit probably us girls do go in the shower and be just like, man, these boobs.
You carefully...
That's what I do.
You carefully
Wait,
apply
what?
more body wash to a brush and reach it with your shoulder to scrub your back. Of course, you can't forget below the belt. You curl your tail up in front to help with lathering it up, briefly relishing in the little pleasure spot right at the tip where it meets your spine. Your noticeable hips comes next, followed by your firm bottom, relishing the hard, taut muscles you've worked so hard to achieve as a bookworm. Even after you fully rinsed off, you let yourself stand under the water for a few minutes longer, just enjoying the warmth running down your body. There's nothing like a good shower to melt all the tension away. Finally, you feel like you've gotten all the relaxation you can out and shut off the water, stepping out and toweling yourself off. You slip your gear with a refreshing smile, squeaky clean and ready to resume your adventure. Alright guys, I always need a good shower first. That's just how it works. We don't need to talk to our crew. It's a goo girl. She doesn't have real feelings. So let's go ahead and fly.
Yeah. Fire the fly beam.
Okay, so we can go to one place right now. We can go to Menga. We can't do anything else. You guys want to go to Menga?
Yeah, sure.
Sounds like a plan.
Off to Menga. You fly to Menga and step out of your ship.
That was quite the flight we
It
had
was
there.
a great flight. The warp gates, man, they help a lot. I just love it. As soon as we get on Menga, we can masturbate.
Are we legitimately on the system Ada Ada?
Ada Ada.
Ada, ada.
Ara,
Are you fucking serious?
I think that's ora, but still.
God.
Oh, God.
Though dubbed a hangar, the suspended platform is a little more than an exposed landing pad. It's a hexagonal steel-crete plate, one of dozens that ring the central elevator spire. Blinking lights ring on the edges to guide you when taking off or landing, and to keep the other ships from clipping the platform or when seeking their own. An elevator door hangs to the south, waiting for you to press the button that will take you back to the ground. Well, your ship remains parked here, ready to be entered. You want to go down? Want to masturbate?
I'm going down.
Why would we want to masturbate? We're fine.
Okay.
I mean,
We're 35
a
left
new,
for some reason, but we're fine.
a new place, a new
We have to
a
leave.
new monumental masturbation.
I mean, that is
location.
true. We're dogs. We have to mark our territory.
But masturbating has nothing to do with marking your territory. That's peeing.
We don't need to pee. We just showered.
You don't know that. You're not a dog.
Let's just go down. A standard self-assembling cargo elevator towers overhead, connecting to dozens of landing pads, covered with brilliantly flashing lights. The supporting girders are stamped with the logo of Pirate Heavy Industries, a subgroup of Pirate Industries that handles the largest constructions. The whole thing still gleams like new, even in an environment so damp that the metal is sweating drops of condensation. The doors in the elevator are open. All you need to do is push the button and go to your ship. Fences and wall of the wall in the building to the east keep you pinned to this area, and a doorway marked Customs to the east should be entered if you wish to explore. So I think we can only go east into Customs right now. If you look over here, though, guys, you see a little bit of a map. If we go over to east, we get more of the map. And we get another gel girl. Great. Wonderful.
You know, if they're made of gel, they can make that shit fit better than they're actually making it fit.
Yeah. Yeah, they could.
At first I was going to ask where are her arms, but they're probably behind her back.
That is correct. That is correct.
This office is one of many set up around the spaceport to process customs both coming and going. Other identical rooms can be spotted through the doorways to the north, but they appear to be closed down or currently occupied. A single large desk sits on the east side of the room, kept fairly tidy aside from a mug filled with lollipops and candy. A name placard proclaims the desk owner to be Flan?
Yeah, Flan.
Flan? Oh, God.
Get it? Because she's goo.
Yeah. A doorway to the west opens out back to the jungle in the base of the elevator. The door to the south is labeled Out to Esbeth. Okay. Some kind of amber gel-like material in the shape of a woman is sitting behind the desk, fiddling with the paperwork. Upon seeing you, she withdraws and remains of a sucker from her mouth, tosses it into a waste bin full of similar candied sticks, and says,
Hi there. I just need you to fill out some paperwork about your business on planet.
Alright.
A rickety-looking chair is the only available seating, so you sit down on it as gingerly as possible. The gel woman extends her hand in greeting, and you take it, introducing yourself. She smiles back.
Call me Flan. I'm the official UGC contact here at Esbeth and all manga as whole. It's a thankless job, but somebody has to keep all the paperwork straight until we can smooth over the relations with the natives and get a real civilization going here.
You spend much of the time marveling at the gelatinous woman's appearance. Her hair is the same honeyed color as the rest of her, and it isn't even real hair, just transparent amber gel done up in a stylish bun that perches atop her shoulder-length tresses. 2 long ears protrude from the sides of her head, each about as wide as her face, and narrowing down to points at the tips. Oh, okay, so yeah, they're just long ears.
Okay.
Her eyes are a stunning, mischievous violet, and one glaring absence in the back is the lack of nose under them. She has no olfactory organ whatsoever, unless it's hidden somewhere on her person. The pouting lips help to draw your eye away, and you can't help but glance lower to the barely concealed cleavage her half-buttoned top is struggling to contain. The elastic white fabric just doesn't seem to contain what must be G-cups. We couldn't get G-cups. They wouldn't let us start with G-cups. That's not fair. How come she gets to start with G-cups?
Yeah, but the thing is, she got rid of her nose to make those G-cups.
Oh, that's true.
She could easily contain that shit.
Ahem.
Flan clears her throat with a twinkle in her eyes.
These are pretty standard forms. You can fill them out on the workstation over there on your computing device, of course, of choice.
You nod and produce your codex. busily filling out forms as Flan makes small talk. Seeing the odd looks that you gave her, she explains that she is a Ron, specifically a Luron, as determined by her coloration. Numerous interruptions dot the conversation as he consumes stick after stick of candy, sucking long and hard on each of them and resuming her instructions as if she had never paused at all. Flan apparently has a monstrous sweet tooth.
Once you finish up, just go ahead and transfer the files over.
The gracious, soft-looking secretary bubbles. At that, you realize that you were finished and press the send button. The codex actually has tactile screen deformation that gives the buttons on the edge you can feel. Not at all like those cheap touchscreens you find everywhere for a few credits.
Oh, absolutely perfect. You've got the head for this stuff, sugar.
Oh, God. She chews on the candy as she looks over the forms. A long, prehensile tongue dangles out of her mouth, curling around the stick to hold it while she types away on an ancient-looking keyboard. Flan's computer chimes merrily as she announces,
All done. Now, since you're such a cutie, I'd like to tell you to watch out if you go outside of town. A fair portion of the natives here are aggressive and more than a little sexually active, if you catch my meaning.
Oh, God.
I'd hate to see someone as pretty as you go out and get accosted by the devilish Zeal.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
She shudders.
Besides, if you're going to have a little fun with anyone, it ought to be someone nice and soft.
Okay.
I see how it is.
That's racist.
That is so racist.
Your codex quietly displays a message. Its available information of the Ron race has been aggregated. All right, so we got her races basically in our codex down here.
I got you.
We have
Yeah.
sex options.
What is?
What does
What?
that do?
I don't know.
Click it.
Oh,
Making love to a curvy, eager woman wouldn't be so bad. With a disarming smile, you ask her if she knows any. She frowns in thought for a moment before she catches on the joke.
Oh, you're blind? You didn't mark that on your paperwork?
The fluid-bodied secretary giggles, a high-pitched, bubbly sound.
If that's the case, we can have some fun.
The last word is said with such a sultry delight as it's practically purred. She opens a button, causing her mountainous melons to visibly quake and jostle each other when she leans towards you.
So, how do you want it?
Flan asks as her top compresses against the desk, hinting at her intentions. Let's just go back.
We don't want any.
Yeah,
no, but now we know.
yeah, now we know.
But now we know.
Yep.
I don't like flan.
I mean, look at all this stuff you can do.
One day. One day.
Flan, I mean, we're pretty good for now. We're only at 36 less. You don't have to worry about us right now.
Maybe that's why we don't have all the other options.
Maybe.
Now we've got a life.
We can get stuffed.
We are not an animal, even though we're kind of an animal.
Woof.
We're a human being, even though we're kind of an animal.
We are not our dad.
Dad?
Dad. All right, so we can also talk to her. We can masturbate in front of her. What?
Man, life is tough. No.
And we can just go.
No.
We can just leave.
Yup.
You just want to leave?
It's time to take our stuff and leave.
Bye, Flan. The small jungle town Esbeth doesn't have proper roads. There's a hard-packed path underfoot, still blackened in places when some kind of torch was used to burn away the omnipresent overgrowth. Prefabricated buildings have sprung up on all sides of the east and west path, though one to the north is the biggest and most secure-looking by far. A sign marking it as the Office for Customs and Governance hangs above the entrance, letting you know exactly what it is. A large bulletin board has been erected against a wall in the building to the north. There are a few notices here. Ooh, should we look at the bulletins?
Mm-hmm.
The bounty board is covered in simple leaflets, papers, and all manner of other detritus. Most appear to be for mundane tasks such as trading, construction equipment, advertising repair services, or business advertisements. Still, there's at least one that stands out. New. Dr. Julian, the Xenogym Biotech Labs at the south end of town, is looking for a strapping adventurous type to brave the jungles in search of something he can use for his research. It seems like it could be quite lucrative. I mean, that's pretty interesting. We can go to the south and see if we can talk to this Dr. Julian guy.
I mean, so long as
Of course, we can't go to the south right now, because if you look at our map here, we can't just south right there. We have to go east first, or west first, and then we can go down.
Yeah.
Or we can go east and go up to this little cup.
I think it's a cafe.
A cup.
So the stairs is what marks our
This goes back
our
upstairs
ship.
to the ship, yes.
Yeah. I'm just making sure. Imagine the cup is a cafe
I don't know what
or
this is,
bar or something.
Isn't
That's
that
all
where we
we
just
need.
came from?
No, we came from up here.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we
don't know then.
I imagine the person is just like, that's a 50-50 chance of it either being a person or an enemy. I have no idea.
All right, you guys want to go this way, or do you guys want to go this way?
Or
I'll go east.
go.
You want to go east?
Can we not go south?
We can't go south. We have to go west and then go south.
We have to go west.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because there's no little line right there. So you guys want to go west
Yeah,
and
let's-
south, or you guys
let's
just
go.
want to go east?
Yeah, let's go west.
Squeaky?
I said east before, but we can go west.
I'll go either. I'm just
We're going west!
See-
Turning 90 degrees, the hard-packed path that blah, 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 blah. It's just a bunch of things, and look at all these things. They are things. I don't really think we need to
Barbed
read all
wire,
these things that doesn't have
thanks.
anything really there. You guys think?
Oh, I'm fine.
I don't really think we need to read the ones that just kind of don't have anything there, so there's a lot of
Yeah.
those. Basically, it's like you went west and things are still there. South. Yes. The western side of Esbeth is barely more than tap-down paths you now tread. Self-assembling prefabricated houses have been set up here and there, and the settlers brave enough to try their luck on the new untested planet. Thus far, Menga has not sent in jungles to claim the small town, but that doesn't mean it won't. The path bends farther to the north and continues straight down on to the south. The western building is closed and locked for now. To the east, you see one of the many prefabricated buildings in the colony, somewhat out of place among the shacks and the nondescript buildings. A pair of industrial stacks spewing out harmless waves of steam denotes use, while the colorful and somewhat stretched sign out in front bears their purpose. Crazy Carl's Crude Cylinder Collection Cache.
Oh man, I love CCCCCCC.
The crude neon outline of a handgun helps you with fill in the blanks. So I'm guessing that's a weapons shop, but we only have like 500 credits, so I doubt we can get anything.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So I guess that's a card. I guess
It's
those
supposed
are
to be a
cards, then
gun.
just go shop.
Maybe like a
No,
credit
it's not
card.
supposed to be a gun because there's another card down on the lower
it's
on
like
the
a
map
shop,
there.
then.
So I think it's just supposed to be a shop. It's not supposed to
Okay.
indicate what type of shop it is.
We don't really
It's just
have
a
any
shop.
money for anything, so you want to just go to Alf?
No, it'll be
Shop.
fine. We already have a gun.
Yeah, we have a gun, so.
Yeah.
South Pass, yeah, yada yada. Roads bend to the north and the east, yeah, gotcha. So you can see trees in the distance, dark. I'm just gonna start right here so people see. You can see trees in the distance, dark and foreboding, but undoubtedly full of life and riches. To the south, what looks like a small, rambling junkyard overflowing with a spaceship and auto scrap. There's a flat-roof stone hut buried in the debris. A wooden sign bolted to the front declares it to be the Art of Scrapyard Maintenance. The O is painting in a yin-yang symbol. Ooh, that's pretty neat.
I guess that's the yo and the of.
Yee, probably.
Yeah.
Right there. So yeah, this is like a
I doubt-
scrapyard, I guess. We don't really need anything
I
there
doubt
either.
we need scrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt we need scrap, but if we want to take a look, we can take a look.
I'd say we should just get rid of, not worry about shops until we get more credits.
Uh,
The doorway to the north is marked as closed. A notice declares that it will be open again at 6, starting 10. Oh, okay, so we took too much time and we couldn't actually go up here right here.
that's Xenogen Biotech.
So that's the one we actually wanted to go to, too.
Yeah. So where's the... Okay, if we didn't take a shower,
Yeah, if we didn't take
We
a shower, we
probably
probably would
would've
have got there.
Oh well
like
then.
assholes.
How long of a fucking shower did we take?
Dude, best shower.
Oh, you know, long enough to like grope our tits for like, I don't know,
Like an hour.
half an hour.
Alright, you want to go
That'd
You want to
be
go over to one of
fine.
these?
Yeah,
Go
sure.
to the person.
Alright. Towns people, you respect one nods, Rogos, these, Doglet. It doesn't really say what's up to the north and east from here, so let's just go north. What are you, person? Oh, hey, baby. We got us
Oh
a
god,
foxy
it's a
police woman.
Oh god, it's the police woman.
We got, it's the Popo.
It's the poppy.
The interior of this office is painted in a cool, soothing blue, but even that can't hide the fact that nobody wants to have to spend much time here. The whole place looks stout and secure, even the doors and windows, the latter of which bear solid metal bars. A few doors occupy the far side of the room, but they're on the opposite side of a large, imposing desk. Computer equipment sits in a high pile, capped in an inactive light the kind of which you'd expect to see on top of a hover car or police cruiser. Behind the desk sits a female fox girl? It's definitely a girl, or at least very feminine, judging by the double D cup bosom, barely constrained by her white wrap and loose, open black vest. An armband stamped with the words UGC Peacekeeper adorns her right arm, marking her as a source of the law on this backwater planet. The frown she's giving you is spread across the vulpine muzzle. Her oh God! Sorry about that. I don't know what that was. Her blue eyes narrowed as she sizes you up.
Continue.
Sorry, hairball.
Accidentally hit the microphone.
Two pointed ears swivel like radar dishes, each almost as large as her head. A quarter of the way up those ears, a close-cropped auburn mohawk creeps back toward the nape of her neck. With ears like that, her species seems closer to the fennec foxes of Earth, almost perfectly so. Who wants to be the policewoman?
Oh, it's gonna be her, since it was a girl.
Go ahead.
Something I can help you with, miss?
The wall woman asks. Returning her level gaze, you realize that the seated fennec is remarkably short. She can't be any taller than 5 feet, standing up. You inform the short-chesty fennec that you were merely getting to know the town and wanted to introduce yourself to the locals. Gonna scroll down. Pop. The police lady runs a sandy-furred hand through her mohawk, clearly exasperated.
I guess you're new here, huh?
With no better response, you shrug noncommittally. She continues.
Well, I'm Penny, and I'm what passes for the law here. I keep things civil and legal, at least as civil as they can be, given the current collection of laws we call civilization. Lucky for me, Flan's got an eye for paperwork, so between the two of us, we've cobbled together a few local statutes to keep things running smooth here.
Penny begins to tick off her fingers as she rattles off a list of relegations, inadvertently showing off claw-like nails and padded fingertips.
No murdering anybody, no killing the locals, at least not if you can help it. Don't start fights, don't rape nobody, and most of all, don't piss off Penny. Consider that your education. Any questions?
Well, that was simple.
Look, just use your common sense and you'll do fine. I've got my hands full trying to keep the Zill from running us out of town, and I'd rather not have to spend time scraping anybody off the floor at Bert's, or wasting time when one of you decides to kill each other.
Penny huffs. She sounds like she has her hands full. Is there something you'd like to ask her? Do we want to try to help Penny, or do we want to just leave?
Masturbate in front of her.
Keep checking stuff out, and then once we got an idea of what there is to do, we can try and figure something out afterwards.
Alright, so we probably have enough time to go to one more place. You want to go down here?
Sure.
Whatever this place is. The office of the UGC Scout Authority is a cramped, clustered office full of maps, vehicle parts, and hunting trophies. You duck and weave through the office until you arrive at the front desk, which is manned by a sturdily built Tauric man whose lower body is plated with black scales. He gives you a friendly nod as you approach, and your codex beeps to inform you it's identified the Lathan race. Oh, it's one of those things.
Huh.
Well, he's apparently not important because we don't see anything.
Yeah,
so
there's
next.
no face.
Well, there's Scout, but that's all there is to it.
Let's see what Scout actually. Oh no, I guess that means we're leaving.
Is it?
Yeah, this might be the gate to town.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I guess we can just check out one of the shops then real quick. Let's check out the gun shop because that seems simple. Boop. Never mind. Okay.
Shit, we're never gonna get that. We're never gonna get that thing in dialogue again.
Oh well, I guess.
It's okay. Just pause. You have 5 seconds. Just pause the video. You'll be fine.
Even then, it's not all the text, so.
Just pause the video. You'll be fine.
I didn't even think about us not being able to get that again. No, we can get it again.
Okay,
No.
never mind. He's just fucking crazy.
All right.
We
So
just don't want to read that.
I'm just going to save it right here, guys. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or wisecracks, please put it in the comments below. Let us know how you guys are enjoying yourselves. We're doing pretty good enjoying ourselves here. This has been pretty fun. We'll do some stuff with Carl. Carl? Carl, where'd you go?
See, no.
What do you guys have to say about this?
It'll be okay.
Oh my god. Well guys, like always, until next time, later days.
You know what to do.
What?